Hi, Rosario. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Oh, yeah, it was good. If not, I didn't do any of the things that I want to, but yeah, I think it's okay.
Yes, could be, right? We sometimes need to take a break, right?
Yeah, I think
Uh,
it's better.
so yes, we sometimes today was I was a kind of it was a bit lazy day, right? So yes, I couldn't or I didn't have the, you know, the this feeling is trying to, or I had to fight with things I had to do. But yes, it was terrible. It was terrible because now I have to do many things. So yes, it is terrible. The worst part of taking a break, of the cyber taking a break, is that you have to do it then. And yes, that's terrible. So how was your weekend? You didn't do anything though?
Yeah, yeah, I didn't do anything that all of things that I want to do, but yeah, I think it's 60%. But I tried to finish all the things in today, so I hope that I I can finish all the things. So
Yes, we had to finish. We have to finish all the things that in the moment we couldn't do it,
yeah,
right? So yes. Okay, so we're going to start with today's classes. Oh, I already opened it. I don't know if oh no, don't tell me that. Okay, so we stop in. Sorry, what part? Oh, but did I assign you the homework? Not right?
and
Oh
you
yes.
you told me that it was assigned, but I'm not sure. I didn't see it yet.
Oh, okay, it's okay. So
Is
yes,
it
don't forget
assigned?
that. Yes,
Okay, perfect.
because we stop in gerunds, right? Gerunds as a not Guinness. We stop in reflexive pronouns, right?
No, we stop in models of preference.
Modals of preference. Yes, it is okay. So okay, so yes, the homework that I assigned you, okay, it's about gerunds as subject and notice, right? Yes, that's it. Give me a second, please. Okay, so don't forget that you have until Thursday, right?
Yeah, until Thursday.
Okay, that's good. All right, so let's continue with the comparative adjectives, right? I'm going to share my screen with you. Once you can see it, please let me know. Can you see it?
No yet. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay, that's cool. So let's listen the audio, please.
Oh, there you are. Did you see me yesterday? I was really tired and in a bad mood. Do I look better today? I hope I do. I'm happier and more relaxed today than I was yesterday. Better, happier, and more relaxed are comparative adjectives. Let's learn more about them, okay?
Okay. We have comparative adjectives. The adjective is good, the comparative better, happy, happier, relaxed, more relaxed. Okay. So this is a short lesson, right? And it's I really like this lesson, right? So let's listen. It's the first audio.
We use comparative adjectives to talk about the differences between people, places, or things.
Kicks are cooler than your old shoes. They're more comfortable too. They're better than other shoes.
Okay, sometimes we want to compare things, okay? Two objects, okay? Could be group of, two groups, could be, okay? So we're going to use it to talk about the differences in some cases, okay? To make the comparative, okay, to form this, let's talk about the usage. So when we want to describe or say the difference between people, places, or things, we're going to use the comparative adjectives. So it's not more than an adjective plus than, okay? Más alto que, okay? And then kicks are cooler than your old shoes. They're more comfortable too, okay? They are better than other shoes, right? So I compare two things could be, okay? So yes, that will be everything about point number one. And it has a we have short adjectives, okay? And we have long adjectives, okay? Let's listen to the second audio, please.
There are several ways to form the comparative. For short adjectives, we usually add er, cool, cooler.
Short, shorter,
Tall, taller. Sometimes when we add er, there are spelling changes.
nice, nicer,
Hot, hotter.
happy, happier,
Okay, we have some spelling changes, right? And in some cases, we don't. For example, we have the adjective is cool, right? To compare, I'm going to add it, er, okay? Cooler, shorter, taller. You are more taller than me, okay? You are more taller than me, so I'm talking about the difference that we have, okay? So yes, you are more cooler than me, for example, okay? So in this case, in some cases, right, we have some adjectives that suffer from some modifications, okay? For example, nice, nicer, hot, hotter, happy, happier, okay? So you can see nice, nicer, okay? Hot, hotter, okay? Happy, and then I erase the letter Y and I change it, okay? Happier, okay? So yes, that will be. We have a PDF for this, right? So I'm going to send you, and if I'm not wrong, it has the comparative, and we also have the the superlatives one, right? So first of all, we need to see the comparatives, but plus in that PDF we have the superlatives. So is there any question until this part? Sorry.
No, but it's part of the structure, right? To use the er, because if I said, for example, kicks are cool than me, or that person is cool than me, it's incorrect, right? Or you
Yes.
add the er for other reason?
No. We only have to. If I erase it, it's going to be incorrect. It's part of the structure. It's part of the structure. So if I want to compare something, she's more cooler than me, for example. She's more taller than me. Okay. They are better than other shoes. Okay. So yes, we can't leave it out. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's cool. Maybe another question?
No, it's okay.
That's cool. And we have irregular verbs and irregular verbs, regular and irregular verbs. I mean, we also have adjectives, those that are irregular adjectives, right? It means that the whole word is going to change. Okay, there is only one part, or I'm not only going to add the word gooder, for example, doesn't exist, but there, no, incorrect. So we have some of them that suffer that are irregular ones. So let's listen the audio. What could be the comparative for these two adjectives?
A few adjectives had irregular comparative forms. Good, better,
Bad. Worse.
Okay, we have a good, better, bad, worse, right? We have worst. Okay, so bad, worst, good, better, best. Okay, the best and worst, we're going to see it then because it's part of other lesson, but we don't have to confuse. My homework is more worse than yours, for example. Okay. My cell phone is better than yours, for example. Okay. More is yes, that could be. I'm trying to think another example. My cell phone. No, my homework is more worse. Is worse than that. No, couldn't be, right? So yes, that will be those examples, right? I'm trying to think another one example that one of my students gave me the other day, and it was very curious because in that example we had the superlative, but I don't remember. I'm trying to, but I'm going to do it, I guess. But I'm trying to remember, but no, I don't get it. So, okay, but meanwhile it happens. We're going to continue with long adjectives. Let's listen the audio.
For long adjectives, we usually form the comparative with more.
Kicks are more comfortable too.
We can also make a comparison with less, the opposite of more, and long adjectives.
They're less expensive than they look.
Something that I just discovered about the use of this word opposite, right? It was that, well, I used to say opposite, right? But it's incorrect, right? The other day we were talking with my professor and she told me, no, it's opposite, right? There are people that they pronounce, there's people that they pronounce like opposite, okay, but it's incorrect, okay? So we have to take care. And it looks like, right? It looks like opposite, but no, it doesn't. It isn't, sorry. And then yes, for example, we have one word, right? We were discussing about this about usage of some words that we have. For example, it was curious. The other day we were with some colleagues though, and one of them. She said, I sent my curriculums and then I said, what curriculums? No, it doesn't exist. I told her, no, how is it? And the singular is curricula, right? Curricula, and the plural is curriculum. So when we say your curriculum vitae, right? Could be incorrect. It is curricula, right? So it's the singular because curriculums doesn't exist, and we have words like that, right? We have words like that, and my professor gave me some examples of them, but I can't find them. I remember the word of what was it? I don't know. I'm really and I took notes, right? I took notes, but I don't get it. It was very curious, right? We have some words that we say it in a wrong way, okay?
Okay.
So, okay, we have to take care. My dog is crying because he sometimes feels alone. It's terrible. Okay, so we have in this case these adjectives: comfortable and expensive, comfortable, right? Comfortable, right? Comfortable, comfortable, right? It has 4 syllables, right? Oh, that's one good example. Syllable. Syllable is in plural, not in singular.
What is syllable?
Syllable, sílaba.
Ah, syllable. Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Yes, it is syllable, right? And it is the plural, okay? The singular was what was it? I don't remember. My goodness, I'm going to look for it, and it doesn't appear, right? I tried to do it with the translator, right? I'm going to look it right now because I need to know. Because we say sometimes in the wrong way. Estuvimos realmente sorprendidos porque no hay algunas palabras que aparentan ser singulares, pero es totalmente diferente. Y lo curioso es que cambia toda la palabra. No en mi vida había escuchado de curricula. It was the first time. thanks to God that I never used that word. Yes, I never used it, right? So it was the first time. So I'm going to look for singular. Give me a second.
Yeah, but when you use the word curricula, it's not really common to use in plural form.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good observation. That could be the reason of why I never use that word, but as an extra information, we can say.
Yeah.
Where is it? Okay, look at this. Syllaba is the singular, okay? Syllaba. And the plural is syllabi, okay? El plural de sílaba es syllabi y el singular es syllable. Okay, so
okay,
it's weird. It's weird.
It's kind of tricky, the pronunciation, right?
Yes, it is. It is, right? We can say syllabicis, okay? And yes, there is one word. There is another word. Give me a sec. Singular of data. Okay, how do you think could be the singular of data? For example, I found some data, okay? What other example can I give you for that context? But the singular, okay, the word data, okay, is a plural noun, right? So I found some data, okay, it is okay, right? Esta palabra es súper curiosa porque el otro día justamente hablábamos y un colega me dice, la palabra, ¿por qué utilizas some data? Porque le digo, data está ya en plural. Entonces, es como decir algunos datos, como información también puede ser traducida. Entonces, ya está, pero el singular es datum, right? Like this.
I didn't know it.
Yes, it was very curious. And the plural is data. Okay, and there was another word, but I don't remember, right? So yes, we have to take care. At least I guess people don't know too much about this, right? I can imagine it's because of how would say of the translation, right? We think that in Spanish is in the same way in them. So yes, that could be one reason of it. Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, that's very curious. Right?
Yeah,
So
I
they
have ever not hear about that word. Yeah, but this is the same reason, right? You when you told about the data, you assume that it's more than one, and you if you told about other one data, I think it use other word like one parameter or one thing. Yeah, but
yes,
data,
that's a good.
yeah, it's plural. It's some big one, right?
Yes, and that's curious, right? Es súper curioso porque ahora que lo mencionas, now you mention it, it has, or it makes sense, right? Tiene sentido porque no utilizamos el singular de dato, ¿ok? De data puede ser, pero no utilizamos el singular, entonces tal vez por eso desconocemos. That's the reason that maybe we don't know, okay, about the existence of some words that they look like if they were singular. Yes, singular. Okay, so yes, it's very curious. Y debe ser porque no utilizamos en realidad algunos singulares en algunas palabras, como por ejemplo, siempre decimos son datos y demás, es decir, utilizamos el plural. No decimos hay un dato, no solemos hacerlo, decidimos utilizar otras palabras. And that's true, that's a good observation. And we have to take care of those. So yes, is there any question maybe until this part?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so I didn't explain this part. Okay, so sometimes we have adjectives, okay, long adjectives, okay. As you're going to see, good is only one, it's only one pronunciation, good, okay, that's all, right? But comfortable, the pronunciation is comfortable, okay, but comfortable, right, it is a long adjective, okay. So we have to use more, right, more comfortable too. And we can also use comparisons with less, okay? Yes, for example, they're less expensive than they look, okay? They're less expensive than they look. So yes, we have to use more or less, right? For long adjectives. What else? More comfortable. I'm trying to remember to get one other example, right? So we have to take care, but it's not difficult. And that's the truth, it's not difficult. No es en realidad difícil identificar si es largo o corto. Los cortos son los que tienen un solo sonido, bad, good, that's all, right?
Yeah.
For example, we have a cool, short, tall, nice, hot, happy, okay? Entonces no es muy difícil de identificar. No es que todos nos damos cuenta por el sonido, porque claro, en castellano sí le pronunciamos tal cual, pero en inglés no. Tenemos que cambiar la pronunciación, omitir algunas letras, entonces nos guiamos más que todo por la pronunciación. En castellano nos guiamos por palabra, parlante, por ejemplo. En inglés decimos tal cual, utilizamos el sonido, ¿ok? Para identificar. Yes, thank you. In order to identify, maybe how could be if I'm going to use more, okay, or less, right? More comfortable, okay, and then are more comfortable. As I'm not, and you're going to see I'm not adding ER because I can't do it more longer than it is already that it is, okay. No puedo hacerlo más largo, okay, de lo que ya es. So for that reason, we only add more, okay. Solo añadimos more o en algunos casos less, porque ya si vamos a agregar ER, sería demasiado.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, that would be. Is there any
It's
question, maybe?
it's on the only word to use comparative, right? It's the only word to use the comparative form that more, or there is
Yes.
other words to express that.
Oh no, we only use more. Okay.
Okay,
There is
perfect.
no other word. There is no other structure. It's only more. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to continue. Oh yes, we sometimes with some adjectives, we have some adjectives that have two possible comparative forms. So let's listen here.
Some adjectives have two possible comparative forms. Quiet, quieter, or more quiet.
Okay. It's up to you. Finally, it's up to you. But I really prefer to use, for example, if it's a short one, use the ER, and that's all, right? Because it sometimes, because I assume, right? That's the way I've learned, for example, okay? But it's up to you. En realidad, se prefiere utilizar acorde al sonido, puede ser. Aparte de eso, si es que tenemos algunos adjetivos que pueden tener dos maneras de comparar, se prefiere utilizar con el que hemos aprendido, es decir, si es corto, utilizar IR, por ejemplo.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the sound of the first word? Quitter?
Quick, quiet, quiet. Oh my goodness, quiet, right? Isn't it?
Some adjectives
we have two
possible
words.
comparative forms. Quiet,
Yes, and the other
quieter,
Quieter.
Quieter. Quiet, yes, that's the word. Quieter, right?
Okay.
Because we also have that, and I always have that. I have to admit that I always have this confusion with this word, right? The pronunciation. I have to admit though that I used to pronounce that word in a different one. it was embarrassed at some point. I noticed. So I said, I quiet, for example, and then it was, so can you imagine the context? It was not the appropriate for that word, so it was embarrassed.
Yeah, there is some words that that the spelling is kind of difficult to pronounce. But the first is quiet and the other is quit, right?
Yes, quiet with E, and that's the way I could recognize because of the letter E. Quiet and quit, right? So yes, I have to admit, we sometimes tend to make mistakes. And yes, so let's continue with point number 6.
We use then when we mention the things we are comparing.
These shoes are more comfortable than my old shoes.
Notice that we don't always need to use the comparative with then. Sometimes it is clear what we are comparing.
They're more comfortable too.
In the example, it is clear that Nick is talking about 2 pairs of shoes. Because Nick doesn't mention a second pair of shoes, he does not use then.
Okay, let's continue. All right, so we have then, okay, when we're going to compare, we are going to use then, okay? For example, oh, give me a second, please. Oh, my goodness.
I used to have more cats than dogs.
Yes, that's a good one. For example, if we are going to, and this is sometimes, okay, it sometimes gets a little bit difficult, okay, I have to admit. A veces nos solemos confundir, ok, pero porque para los superlativos, porque tenemos comparativos y superlativos. ¿Ok?
Yeah.
Entonces, los comparativos solamente utilizamos dos cosas, ¿ok? Puede ser ya diferentes dos grupos de alguna situación, dos grupos de, perdón, de algunos objetos puede ser, ¿ok? Pero no, no es en realidad más de dos, ¿ok? Por eso se compara. Cuando comparamos, es solo between, ¿ok? Between you and me, for example. And then, so we have to take care. Then, in the other hand, we have the superlative that is the top of everything. I could say, right? But I'm not going to go this by now. Yes, so that could be the reference that we are going to take. Okay, and when we're going to mention the things we're comparing, we're going to use that more comfortable than. And then when the meaning is clear, okay, for example, my shoes are more comfortable than my old shoes, right? And my t-shirt, it's more comfortable too, okay, than my old my old t-shirt, for example, okay? So when it already is understood, we are going to omit it, right? Because it could be redundant if I'm going to mention again and again and again. Okay, so when the meaning is clear, okay, we are just going to leave it out. Okay.
Okay.
So yes. Okay. In this case, for example, we have two parts, right? 1 and 2. But in this case, Nick said they're more comfortable too, okay? So when the meaning, okay, is clear, we are going to meet the last part, right? Cuando a veces ya para evitar la redundancia, mi celular es mucho mejor que mi otro celular, ok? Es mucho más nuevo que I don't know. Of course, it could be. Now I'm going to take another example. I am very terrible with giving examples. You can't imagine. All my students, they always help me trying to get examples, right? Because I really, as I have many ideas, right? I confuse them, right? So yes, that's my problem. That's my biggest problem, I can say. So, okay, so in this case, for example, I'm going to compare my cell phone, right? Si voy a comparar mi celular, por ejemplo, diría, mi celular es con el tuyo. Vamos a comparar con el tuyo. Mi celular es más viejo que el tuyo. ¿Ok? Pero en algunos casos ya es obvio el significado, entonces se omite la segunda parte. Y también es más pequeño. Entonces ya no estoy diciendo otra vez que el tuyo, porque ya es obvio. Entonces solamente se omite. Okay. Yes, it was a kind of.
In this case, they are shorter too, right? That was the answer. Shorter.
Shorter.
No, it's what is the reason? What is the word to use pequeño? Little.
Oh, okay. Little, yes. More. My cell phone is more. Yes, little. Yes, little. For
but
sure.
Little. Okay, yeah. It has more than two sides.
Oh no. Yes. No, it doesn't work. We can use, but it is not appropriate, right? De que podemos utilizar, sí podemos, pero no es apropiado. Ajá.
Right.
We cannot, no es un adjetivo. Sin embargo, sí es una expresión. Instead of, we can say smaller.
Smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is smaller too. That was the word. That was the phrase.
Yes.
Okay,
yes. For example, my cell phone is more is all how can we say?
No, it's
My cell phone
smaller.
is smaller. Yes, it's smaller
Yeah.
than yours, for example. Okay,
Yeah.
it's smaller, right? You can also say it's smaller, right? It's smaller. A veces, incluso, ya cuando se habla con ya con, ¿cómo se dice? Cuando ya se entiende, ¿ok? Cuando ya, porque esto hay que admitir, ¿ok? Que si bien es lo correcto, es decir, la estructura y todo, pero a veces pasa que lo mismo que en castellano, hablamos de una manera más informal, ¿ok? Entonces decidimos omitir algunas palabras. For example, look at my cell phone, it's smaller than yours, right? That could be the correct order, and then the construction, and then, but look at this, it's smaller, okay? And then I can show you my cell phone, for example, and then you're going to get it, okay? And so
Okay.
you have to take and count those little aspects that we have to take, okay? Yes, what else can we say? Another example, please, could you help me with it?
Okay. I don't know. Give me one word.
Okay, let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's say, okay, just because I have my cup right there, I'm going to say my cup is bigger than yours. Okay, notice that I'm not using more. Is more, right? What happened? Okay. Algo que solía haber mucha confusión es entre el uso del more. Solo utilizamos more con adjetivos largos. Cuando el adjetivo es corto, utilizo el verbo directamente. My cup is bigger than yours, and that's all.
Okay.
Then yes, so we have to take care in that part because it is sometimes, it is confusing sometimes. Yes, you have to admit it. And then I used to have that confusion then, right? But you have to think, is it short, is it long, or what? Okay, is that a long one, or what am I going to use? So we have to take care, right?
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter what is the tense, right? The tense verb. And in order to use comparative adjectives.
Yes, you can use it in whatever time tense you consider.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about other examples about other things that it's not present. So
yes,
for
for example, yes, we can use in other time tense. For example, my cup was bigger than yours, for example.
Yeah. Another example that I don't know, other example that it's not a simple tense. For example, I don't know, perfect or progress.
Okay, let me think. My cup, no, I guess no. No, we prefer to use simple tenses, right?
Yeah.
Porque preferimos utilizar los tiempos simples. ¿Por qué? Porque no destacan algún, ¿cómo te puedo explicar esto? ¿Cómo habría manera de yo decir, mi taza estaba siendo más grande que la tuya? Ajá. Entonces no hay manera de, o sea, no tiene sentido. Entonces, por eso se prefiere utilizar los tiempos simples, pasado simple, presente simple, ¿ok? O podemos utilizar también el futuro, ¿ok? So yes, that would be. I don't know if you get it, the explanation, or was it?
Yeah. No, yeah, I get it, the explanation. I'm only thinking again what other example. For example, in future simple, what is for example, an example?
Oh, my cup is going to be, for example, I'm going to get it right in then. So okay. My cup will be more expensive than yours. Will be more expensive than yours.
But it's kind of like more as supposition, right? And expect to, but not
an expectation.
Yeah, not an affirmation. Yeah, I suppose
Yes,
when I use comparative adjectives, I suppose that it's an affirmation, but if you use in a future tense, you have to expect to, right?
yes, yes, yes. That's totally true, right? Hay que tener mucho, mucho cuidado y buena observación, buena observación. En verdad, no me había dado cuenta del tema. No me había dado cuenta del tema. Sí, 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 siempre acostumbro a decir, se puede utilizar en cualquier tiempo verbal, pero hago referencia a los simples. Ok, so yes, yes, es una muy, muy buena observación. Esto sí tengo que aclarar en las clases porque no es posible decir, right, utilizar otro tiempo porque finalmente son expresiones y si sería en futuro sería como it would be like an expectation that I have, for example, right, about something that I didn't, it didn't happen before, could be, right? So yes, that's a great observation. I really like it, right? So
Thank
yes,
you.
just, we have to see. Thank you. It was something that I didn't notice. So yes, we prefer to use the simple tenses. That's the word. That's the phrase.
Yeah.
Okay.
We prefer use simple tenses in all the cases, right? It really don't really necessary to focus in other not simple tenses, right? And in the common form, for example, it usually to use simple tenses.
Yes, yes,
Progressive,
and
perfect progressive.
yes, yes, because we have to see, right? We have to see that if we're going to take at the moment that we speak, right? We have to see, right? If it makes sense, right? That's the truth. Because, and you're going to see it, you're going to notice, right? Tan pronto como identifiques que tal vez no da el tiempo verbal, hay que cambiarlo, porque es cierto que a veces con tantos tiempos verbales nos confundimos, right? Entonces, sí, hay que pensar básicamente en inglés, porque we sometimes try to translate directly, so it's difficult, okay? So, could you please give me a second? My dog is crying. So
Okay.
I'm going to open the door. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I'm here. I don't know what happened with my dog. He's still crying. I guess he ate something, and now he was like crying. I don't know what happened. So yes. Okay.
Do
So
you have
well,
plans?
sorry.
Do you have plans?
Yes, yes. I guess he ate it.
Yeah. Ah,
Yes.
okay. It wasn't the way that I told, but there is there is one article that said that the dogs hear the ultrasonic waves when you cut the plants. So if you have a garden, it's more probably to provoke that a dog cry. I don't know, but I know.
Yes, yes, I guess.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
he's I don't know what happened. I guess he ate something bad, and I don't know it. Now I get scared, right? So
Yeah.
I was wondering, right, if we can stop here, please.
Okay.
I don't know if you have any. If you don't have any problem, please. I need to see what's going on with my dog.
No, no problem. I hope that the
Okay.
thing
All right.
goes
Thank you
well.
very much. Thanks. Thanks for understanding.
No,
Okay.
no worries. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. So give me a second. I'm going to launch the pool, right?
Okay.
So when it's done, let me know. She's right there. Oh, no problem. Okay.
Okay. Feel it.
Okay, thank you, Rosario. So I'm going to see you tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Okay, have a great day.
Great weekend, miss. Good night. Yeah, good night.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.